The cart was gone, along with his reusable shopping bags.
Why would you look for a cart of someone else's shopped groceries and take that cart?
He then recalls
No, I
having
still have
waddled for
mouse.
several
It's
minutes more in search of his
buggy.
forsaken cart, cranberry sauce in hand, as the realization set in that some
It's
heinous
game
criminal
capture
had made
OBS.
away
I
with
have
his
it.
loot. The fact that rapscallions would engage in such foul thievery at the local Walmart in this day and age sickens me, and is also a massive shocker.
Walmart is crazy today. She's hungry.
In all seriousness, Darkside Phil's story
No matter
has
what I
continued
do,
down
it's
the
gonna
beaten
steal my
path.
mouse.
As dedicated detractors continued their work in tracking DSP's year-over-year downfall, his losses weren't just measured in finances, but also in aura, as he accidentally exposed himself on stream as being a victim of the dreadful Norwood Reaper. Frankly, I have empathy for Phil here. My recommendation, the Tower of Babylon hairdo. Nobody will suspect a thing. Let's not forget, however, that no weapon formed against Darkside Phil shall prosper, as despite suffering from a shortage of money and hair follicles, to this day, he remains the immovable object he's proved himself to be in every way. For example, in December, he weighed in on the gaming news of the time regarding the Game of the Year awards, which he confidently stated would go to a mainstream AAA game like Starfield, and definitely would never go to a computer RPG like Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3 is popular right now, but once Starfield hits, you're likely not going to hear anything about Baldur's Gate ever again. Baldur's Gate 3 could literally
I click into the game, it disappears instantly.
It's still not going to get as much attention as a game like Starfield. You have to understand this.
To the surprise of millions, DSP was actually wrong, and Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year. Phil handled the situation with all the poise you can expect him to have.
I'm addressing directly people who are ridiculous or unfair. That's who I address with this nonsense. Were you foaming at the mouth today to come to my stream?
It fixes the
wait to call out Phil on
borderless window. Fixes it, but
one game of the year. If you were, you are.
As far as I'm concerned, Baldur's Gate winning
54 pages out of 220. That's not bad.
Against Phil. Whoever picked Baldur's Gate to win the award just to spite him is probably the same person responsible for tweaking every single game that comes out just to make sure Phil sucks at them and rages.
Nah, it doesn't work. This is the best I can do.
One of the things people laugh
I'm infected
for in the first place. His constant rages at games and his inability to accept that he is simply bad at them. He'll blame the game mechanics, his controller, his internet, the mailman, literally anything other than himself.
You idiots at Nintendo. It's just endless kits with items you keep giving people behind me. There's no driving involved. You're so dumb.
His lack of skill is only matched by his lack of impulse control.
Oh my, I cannot play like this. It's too small screen.
And he loses a lot.
I'm not doing it wrong. The game just doesn't want to give me footing there.
Some of his crash outs, however, are more questionable than others. For example, this one.
No skill or effort in anything you've done. Zero skill or effort.
I click into the game and
the game doesn't work right online. You can't react to it, numbskull idiot. So if you want to do that, then why even play a fighting game? You can play a shoot 'em up. You don't have to play a fighting game to do it. Go play R-Type.
I go to full screen.
Beating him here and being called a mouth drooler who puts no effort into gaming is Splice Helix, a father and gaming streamer who was diagnosed with MS in 2011. His condition
I hate OBS. Why do you steal my mouse cursor from my game?
There's no effort here.
No skill or effort in anything he's done.
Obviously, Phil probably had no idea he was calling a guy with MS a
I need painkillers. I'm gonna freaking die of pain.
Ironic to know that he got
Why don't I have painkillers on me?
As far as I'm concerned, it was either a level playing field or Phil was actually
maybe I used the finer
No
painkiller.
able-bodied person consistently has Phil's output when it comes to the quality of his playthroughs, or play troughs, as he put it in his channel's promo.
Numbskull idiot.
It would be one thing if this was an isolated incident, but it turns out that Phil does a lot of friendly fire during his Street Fighter streams.
I just
what does this mean? This is like something that someone who's mentally slow would do. Oh, look, I beat you, so now I'm going to scroll my menu. Why are you doing that? You look like a moron. You look like you have like a mental incapacitation. Why are you doing that? You're not.
Maybe if I don't use picture in picture, it works.
Taunting me You just look like really incredibly stupid. Like, dude, I won a match, now I do this, dude. Like, why would you do that? It's the same as, oh, I won, let me play with my fidget spinner now.
There is an argument to be made, however, that Phil is actually good at Street Fighter, but he just keeps getting distracted by the scantily clad characters. If you're a Street Fighter gamer, then you may think I'm referring to Cammy or Chun-Li here, as they've been the focus of a lot of gooners for the entirety of their existence. But it's much more likely we're talking about
I don't
the
have
Russian
mouse
wrestler
cursor.
Zangief, for multiple reasons. DSP has proved himself incapable of resisting the temptation to ogle at muscular men.
Or World Tour, I think, oh.
It's insane.
This stud. You know, I looked like that once in my life, in my dreams. All right, I guess we got to make our avatar. This is going to be very exciting.
If you want that, that's fine. Enjoy it in your own time, your own space, in your own playthroughs. Or go to someone else's Horn Dog streams where they're doing that kind of stuff. You're not going to find that content here.
Oh.
Time and time again, he's made it clear what he truly enjoys in life.
Back then,
Okay.
McDonald's nuggets were actually, like, succulent.
You would bite into it and it would be like
I just want to like
juicy
leave it there.
Your mouth.
and it was salty, but it tasted really good.
Setting aside
That's
these
fine. I will
instances
just
of
only watch it when
DSP
I'm
showing
reading
side effects
books.
of being on heart medication, the fact of the matter is, images of huge, sweaty wrestlers are historically something DSP will spend thousands of dollars on. I mean,
No, cooking show
literally.
6.
One of the main reasons
So at
DSP has gotten
noon, I have
so
to watch
much
a TV.
flack for
That's
e-begging on
Carpenter's
his streams
show.
and constantly guilt-tripping his
you have
audience about his
electricity.
bills or whatever else he needs money for,
At
is that
noon, I
he
have
has
to
been
watch
repeatedly
TV.
exposed over the years
But
for
I
spending
have almost
thousands
half
upon
into
thousands of
bed.
dollars on a
Ah,
mobile
son of
game
a-
called WWE Champions. His original account on this game had the same handle as his YouTube. They call me DSP. But he eventually changed it to Down from the Rafters to try and throw people off his trail. Detractors simply
hopefully the
continue to track
rain
the account's
disappears?
activity and match it to DSP's on-stream activity. And obviously, whenever he was busy on stream, the account was inactive. And whenever he was gone, suddenly
The zombies
things
won't
started
come in.
moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill.
Hello, Meg.
Thanks
Yo.
for the money, dummies, because that's exactly
Thanks for the
what
money.
you are, a bunch of empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks.
In one of these instances,
I mean,
a Twitter user
actually,
named
book
TJ
reading is
Gamebox
gets
noticed
hard,
something
but
interesting. During one of DSP's bathroom
you just have to
breaks during
sit down
stream,
and
he
wait.
instantly fired up WWE Champions and started burning
It's
through
slow,
his bank
but if you
account,
do it
spending $2,000
and don't pay
in one
attention, then it's
single
fine.
bathroom break before he stopped. The sheer
I almost
depth
have half
this
of the
man's
book read
addiction is hard to
during this
explain.
half
And
of
this
the
was
night.
not an exceptional circumstance either. Multiple times
Yeah.
throughout 2024, DSP's account was documented.
This is why
as
it's
having
good that we
spent
don't have
up to
sleeping.
Over $2,000 in one
I
single
guess,
session.
in
His
multiplayer.
behavior in the community is so infamous that talking about DSP is strictly forbidden.
It's kind of
in the
cheating that we don't need
WWE
to sleep,
Champions
but it's like,
subreddit. Imagine if you were such an insane gambler that the MGM Grand in Vegas
I guess it
banned
would be
its
hard to,
customers
like,
from even mentioning
if you have
it.
like
Now,
10
despite
people,
how
are
bad
hard to
gambling is for gambling
make
addicts,
everyone sleep
I'm not
at the
trying
same
to
time.
moralize about gamblers here. I probably would be deathly addicted to gambling if I tried it.
So
I don't
here
wanna
some
judge
people
too
can just
hard.
rest, read a book. Some people can go out
However,
during the
most
night.
gamblers either spend their own money or they are gambling streamers, and their viewers know that every penny
could
and dime
wait
they
for
donate
6
is going
p.m.
straight
for
to
the cooking
house.
show,
DSP, on the other hand,
or go out
conceals his
now,
addiction
because
by
it's
misplacing
gonna
his
be
dopamine
daytime.
starvation onto his streams. One of life's hardest tasks is trying
Yeah.
to psychoanalyze whatever is going on in Phil's
It's-
mind.
it's
It appears to be mostly
kind of cheating,
vacant,
but not
albeit
really.
with some thought-resembling observations peppered throughout.
If I read for
will
one
say,
more
I think one
hour,
of the things a lot of people miss
I
about
can watch the
Phil's
cooking show and then we
aggressive
leave.
episodes such as this one.
This game
Yeah, fuck it.
is the worst support I've ever gotten.
It's
ever in
raining
my history of
anyway.
streaming
I have
for
to
games.
wait.
I've never gone $5 a whole stream. So
Is that his emotional charge in the donations comes from his attachment to WWE Champions. I'm sure that his debt and his nostalgia for the times when his online content actually made any money has something
I'll
to do
wait
with it. But
until the
nowadays, I suspect that's a
6
much
p.m.
smaller
cooking show
factor than his
starts,
need
I
for
watch it.
juicers. I doubt he's ever going to get to the point
Hopefully
where
the rain
he's
stops and
debt-free
then I can
won't
go out.
constantly be looking over to the tip amount as he streams, because a gambler is never satisfied. Credit
I
where
need to
credit is
read
due,
like
though.
2
He does a
electrical
really
and
good
2
job of misdirecting
carpentry.
and making everything about him being an e-beggar or a man-child. But beyond that, in his deeper psychology, I think he's just yearning for that mythical Hulk Hogan.
Only problem
pull.
is the electricity, but
Everything else is a side
We have
show,
food
a
setup.
hobby. I don't even think he can find joy in other stuff as much as he just
Food water
tolerates it.
setup.
For example, he used
We
to
have
be into
gas,
fighting
so
games,
it's
but he's
fine.
clearly worn out and tired of them altogether. He doesn't seem concerned with even trying to be good, or at the very least, not being a terribly sore loser.
This is such trash gameplay. See?
So the generator should be like to the side here.
Do you want to teabag me, huh? You're a trash
'Cause
player.
this is like
You're a
that
trash player
generator
playing
that's
pattern
like
candy,
white.
online with lag, dropping half my moves, and you're gonna teabag me? No, you're gonna get blocked, and I'm never playing you again. What a loser.
The funniest part is, he's gone out of his way to denounce what he
This is
just
why in
did
single
on
player
stream,
people
which is quitting
speed
the
up the
match when you
time
see
so
that
they
you're
lead
about to
fast.
lose.
Because if you're pulling the plug on a fighting game
They
online,
get
that means absolutely
this
nothing.
downtime
And you
fast.
somehow value your online rank. I mean, and there is no way that
I
anyone
literally
can
got the
do it.
jump
The moment
scare.
that you do it and you pull that plug and you're doing it publicly,
Someone
that's even worse.
appearing
He
in front
doesn't
of
care that
me.
he's a hypocrite, just like he doesn't care about ingratiating himself with the fighting game community or any community, even his own. One of the running gags and consistent elements of Phil's stream is that he'll often reward a big juicer, a donation,
I know
by wearing some
warehouse
silly
will
article
blue.
of clothing.
They might
The thing
have a
about this is,
generator.
even this pathetic excuse of a reward for
Like a
donating
level of
is something
carpentry.
he's unwilling to do, even when he does get huge tips and blows way past his goals.
So I got a $100 tip. Amazing. The thing is, I would actually like to start playing, so please let me play for a bit. We can worry about hacks and stuff later. I really want to play Street Fighter tonight, and if I keep getting distracted, we're never going to start. Let's play for a bit. It looks
can
like
guide
received
carpentry, but-
$25 tip. As I said, I'm playing Street Fighter. I'm just trying to get warmed up. I'm trying to get back into the character. The first thing I should do is not slap on a bunch of clothes that are going to make me sweat when I'm already at a very
Oh yeah, I healed up. I stitched my deep
adrenaline
wound.
level. I
That
can
was
tell
the
you right
problem.
Now, I already feel sweaty, and I'm just sitting here with absolutely nothing on whatsoever.
Wait,
Never
rewind
got
to
the
that.
prompt to
What did he
stitched
say?
up, and I didn't know.
Nothing on whatsoever.
Last time he had nothing on stream, it didn't go too well.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Let's hope he's not going to air out the old almonds again anytime soon. After complaining and dragging his
Hello.
feet like a kid for an hour, he eventually put on the hat, and 15 minutes later, the vest. But not without
Time
complaining
to read.
some more.
All right, I'll get the vest on for you guys, and now for the next 45 minutes, I'm just going to be sweating profusely like an idiot because I'm wearing dumb trying to play a fight.
Okay. Gaming time. Oh my god. Are we in life and living? Or maybe the TV show is gone. There might have been an accident yesterday. Paste started to cook something in a single corn with a pot in a microwave. We have a bunch of, but I'll give it to you. I pooped out. Yeah. What did you grab? I Yeah, the microwave burned down. Luckily the drawer only had some wet stones in it. And we took out the fire quickly. Also ignore this PNG oven in the bottom corner. It's an oven dropped, but I cannot install it. You can just pick it up. And you need electrical 3 to install it. Yeah, it's not installed, it's just there. For what? I know this car is good. This is a good car. It has a lot of storage. I mean, I would like to get like ambulance truck, but they are kind of broken on the road. I mean, wait, I need to eat. We got some food, but it's a lot of candy, so we have to blast through them. But we got some frozen food, some cans. No. And maybe this blue car is not that bad. Has decent space in it. Yeah, this car is fine. Hey, Marina. I still cannot read maps. This car is completely fucked. There is like a green car parked at the gas station. It's like... it's a 4-seater, but yeah, it's green. Yeah, that big truck is fucked to that other green one, but this one is like... The trunk is completely fucked. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. Hey, Marina. Or maybe there's a... There might be a hospital in West Point. They might have like a better, good condition car. Uncomfortable. Do I have everything? Yeah. Because I'm heavy with the... What am I wearing? That's... Oh my god. Not looking. Okay. This guy's completely fucked. Oh my... Okay, any car is better than this one. Yeah. I'm driving there, yeah. I'm gonna stop at the car repair shop first. Maybe I can like fix the engine a bit on my car. Oh yeah, I looted this, but I... just ran through it. Ooh, floodlights. Okay, check. It's perfect. Awesome. Are there like engine parts. Not really. Extinguisher. Car battery. Every car battery that we would need. Do we have mechanics fan? Out of floodlights, that's good. I need all the floodlights. Can I take apart? You can do something like take apart the engine and you get engine parts in the other car. Mechanics 5 to fix the engine. But this guy's in good condition, just missing a tire. And mechanics 5. I guess that's the max mechanics that you want then. So you can take engine parts. Even if this card works, that's better than mine. You can switch for this. I have a key for this. Oh, it's hotwire too. Okay. Okay, I got a better car. At least. Hello, Mikalovich. Watching your VOD now? I don't know, I just have it. The VOD watchers get out. Yeah, this car that I took, it breaks down every 5 seconds, so it's completely dog shit. don't know. I just have it's like what shit. No, but I heard it too. It was pretty close to me. Okay, next thing. Drop some of these. We looted the Gigamart and the buildings left to it. It was like an IKEA and another food shop. Post office. Imagine somebody would start watching your from the first whatever. Yeah. I watched the 200 of your VODs. Finally I can watch you live. What would be painkillers is good. Bandages. Beta blocker. More painkillers. We need bandages, painkillers all the time. So I'll take those. I broke the window on the side, so this is kind of a dead bullshit. Okay, ambulance. I found an ambulance with a key, but it's completely crashed. Yeah, I just need to find one that's like parked somewhere randomly. Tire on this car feels very slow. Pharmacy. Does it have a car? Barricaded house, that's good for loot. How are the tires? They are good, but the car is giga slow. He's gonna jump on me, I have to run instantly. I want to see protection. My hands are not protected. One of my legs and my head. Interesting. Hands. Don't I have like a glove? Unlabeled can of food. Or is it TV? Yeah, it's supposed to be a show in the TV, but it's over. Unlucky. I need a hammer to take them apart. Or a saw. I didn't know that. Knee pad, elbow pad. Leather craft. Oh, that's unlucky. I feel like we looted a bunch of these houses because they respawned a bunch of times. Eating half a ham. Avoid watchers are real. Glueless glue. I should have had the loot random house it. I should aim for something. Random house looting won't help. Get in the car. I'm gonna go crazy. Isn't there a key? There's a key behind that fucking me. Where is it? Press V to hide HUD or something. Toggle UI. Okay. Holy shit, what happened there? Someone took a shotgun and started blasting. Another house barricaded. Looks empty. It's crazy. Burn down house. Unburn old sign lime. They have the weather. Police. Oh, I remember this place. This is me killing them. I spawned here at the middle of the night. This could be a good car. If we have the engine, the key. It's faster than my car. That is so quiet. The zombies. Yeah, sneaky. Someone might have looted this random house. Oh, I need a hammer and a saw too. I don't know if the dusk mask helps at all. First aid. It would be good. Oh, I got some friends. Ooh, a lot of them. One of them could have the key. Oh, two of them. Does it say that it does it? Insulation, some might work a bit. I guess it slows down a tiny bit if you get a few extra seconds with this. I read something, but I read that you need an actual mod for that. But maybe that was a lie. You need a full mod for completely removal. Professor car. Mask. I guess Kuba mask is helping too, but that's like an overkill. Ooh. Scuba mask is like a lot of weight and shit. It's not good. Shouldn't loot these houses. I'm just looking around. Guess I can trickle in too. Oh, this house has garages. That's pretty cool. Makes me uncomfortable to wear this. Yeah, we are just vibing. Oh, that's underground shit. They're kind of rare. Basement. Hunting knife. There might be something in the basement or in here. Yeah, I have both of the traits that makes me more detectable. So yeah. I don't need a plank. I have both of the detectable traits, but it doesn't seem that bad. Actually. Welding torch. Electric, we have that welding. That's unlucky. If you don't sprint, just walk around. It's fine. It's a lot of them. For one garage, killing 10 of them. Hello. Guess I'm leveling X and shit, so it's fine. Can always repair the X. Mechanics 5. Nothing. Yeah, I'm looking for hospital, but the hospital had no cars. That's a good car. Oof. A lot of them are here. At least I unlocked the fire truck. They could have an axe. Gas can. more. How is my shoe doing? No, but I have a welder one. What is... Never went to the basement. Alarm? No. Someone broke in. No, I dropped it off quickly. Have to go back to the main street. Go back to the main street where are big buildings. Oh, what is this? Store market. I read half of a book almost, so I guess I can do it. Also, I'm collecting digital watches. Does the city have a fire station or something? Gas station. Dentist. Books. This is a bookstore. Can get a bunch of books. This axe is so fucking good. Minus strain. Just dropping everything here. It's full, yeah. That's unlucky, it's closed. Take one beta blocker. You might have to fight a lot. At least I'm not getting uncomfortable with this full military gear. Just need like a mask or something. I don't know. We can look for something else, you don't have to take that place instantly. Trapping fun. And we can drive by and check it. Agriculture could be good. Petty shit bookstore. better than nothing, I guess. Dentist, food shit. Putting all the books and shit in the back seat. Oh, that's good for farming, that book. Bank. Police station. Looks empty. I don't know if someone looted it. Looks clean completely, so it might be. Yeah, no one looted it. Flashlight. Tape is good. Water. Can I put it in like one of the back seats? Yes. Trees. No way. Legendary. No one did it before. 3 in a row. How? Oh shit. I got the generator book. That's big. We need that. Aiming for. Also, I got the aiming book if you need it. Police station key. I have to remember to pick it up. my god. I've never found the key, right? Oh, this is just... That it? This lift takes us down? It's not operational. Another voter. No key, right? Like no accidental key for that back door. No key. Yeah, no key. Can you pick up the voter? Okay, but we have guns still. Yeah, there is. No key. No key. Church. Like so much driving, I don't know what's happening. another water, but I'm not gonna take it. Key.
Hey!
I'm not doing metalworking. Yeah, you can just take apart the cars. We have everything for metalworking, I feel like. We need like welder max, welder tool, gas, and that's all. Oh, I have to clean this paste and drive back. Carpentry 2. Welding. We have at least 2 welder masks. I mean, you can take apart the barrels at the gas station. It's completely... Yeah. What? BALTA? Yeah, X. Yeah, X. Leveled up X. It's closed everywhere. That's unlucky if it's closed. Oh, that was fast. It's closed. Bait bench. Ooh, a lot of books. We have carpentry too. Propane tank is good. Key. Said I can't open the... Do I have the book on me? That I read? We have mechanics one. my god, I did all of this for this. Hammer. Bunch of Christmas shit. Did I open these? I'm in a warehouse. How is my axe? Shit sharpness, that's all. Oh shit. I might have found some. I have welding books. That might have metalworking too. Alright, this is empty. Where did I get in? What? Don't have space. Yeah, I have. I'm kind of full, so I can drive back. %, I left the generator behind. That doesn't fit there. $52. Wait, I shouldn't... This is the generator that I dropped. Can't see. Or do I have it on me? Okay. Works. Now you just have to transfer everything. A million shit. Then I need the fuel too. In the military checkpoint. Wasn't that empty? I feel like it was empty, that other one. The one that's in the beginning, that's empty. There might be one that's like farther ahead. Yeah, that was empty. I would come back to the gas station, but I have 10 million shit that I have to transfer here. I got a generator, so I had to like switch cars. No, it's fine. I got a new car. It fits there. I mean, we can drive through, yeah, to Louisville, to the military checkpoint. We can look around there. No, I don't need help. I just have to refuel this car. Yeah, I'm at West Point, you go left at the main road. Yeah. But it's pretty much looted already. I have like 8 warehouse doors that I could smash open. This red one. Yeah. 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 That's crazy. We will see. It's only bleeding. I might need a bandage. Someone has to drop a bandage. I don't have on me. I feel like I have that already, but we can take it, I guess. Crazy loot. $30.50 knee pad. car. What's that? Yeah, that's me. Literally me. Electric got 2, we might have that. Right, that's it. We can stop at the car repair shop and pick up a few floodlights. They had like 4 or 5 of them. Floodlight, so it lights up the gas station. Yeah, this car is completely full. Car repair shop is somewhere here to the left, or... Yeah, I see it. And there are a bunch of floodlights inside. Oh, there is more. The big yellow ones. It's deeper inside. These ones. We don't really need all of them, but I guess we can take. If it fits in the car, but it will. Isn't that heavy? Doesn't have one more. Yeah, I picked all of them up. I just drop it in the cart and we can go. Yeah, that's it. Since it was raining, foggy, then foggy again. Yeah, I just got like pushed a bit for me. Okay, I'm not infected, I'm just scratched. You can put in like every corner of the gas station. It kind of has to touch the walls to work. Like if you put in around the four corners, it should light up everything. It has like an AOE light below it, so it's fine. Will that work? I don't know if they have electricity there. And of course I put it in my... I got a bunch of magazines, some of them is like welding or something that could be useful. Yeah, we were like full everywhere. Oh yeah, I picked up some. We might have like the first 3 levels. Holy shit, we even have books here. Yeah, welding 1, 2, 3. Electrical is mine. Any more books? Do you track from outside? How do you track more? It's the screen is gray for everyone, right? It's kind, yeah, it's kind of like colorless everything. I have a glue here if you need it. And I got a lot of bandages. Okay, put everything in the bag from my main inventory. That I don't need. I have painkillers, yeah. Painkiller, rubbing alcohol. Yeah. I'm just dropping my shit off. That's full. There is something in this one of the seats. Well, it's decent. Oh, there is a lot of magazines. There is a one that's really good for welding that I found. One sec. I feel like I'm just gonna switch to other axe. Maybe I don't have time to repair it. This would be a good. Where are we going? Which? Oh, I see. Cannot read in the. Oh yeah, okay, it's so much better. Yeah, I need to read. I'm gonna read the generator book. Are we? Yeah, we are driving straight through the checkpoint. We don't really need anything, we can just look for a base maybe, if we want to settle there. Because I just got the generator, so we are good. We have water, a bunch of like water tanks or whatever. I checked the police station, but I didn't have a key to check the room with the guns in West Point. I mean, a sledgehammer would be good, so we can destroy those doors. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they have piled up. I don't know what. I'm reading a book and I don't know if I can cancel it. I don't know if I can get out of the car. So if you leave the car, I'm dead. Oh yeah. Okay, thanks. This looks kind of promising, but I don't know what's inside. We passed the gas station. That is fun. But yeah, I don't have a gas can. I mean, I feel like there are a bunch of more nightsticks in the base. There is a key for this car. I have a stitch. My stitch should be fine, but I'm not gonna risk removing it. Yeah, we have to go back to the main road. So scared that some random shit kills my character. And this is back to the resident place. There might be a super... No, that's just parking lot. This place is kind of good to the left, right of us. I don't know what's this. No, behind. It's kind of like a school. I don't know what's... In this building, yeah. Kind of looks like it's fenced around, but I cannot really see the bottom. Yeah, it's completely fenced around. And this is not the worst building, it kind of could be a base. We remove the walls in the right building, we clean it up and it has space. Yeah, the owner. Yeah, that's a good base location, but maybe we can find something cooler or I don't know. Wait, is that maybe a university? This is a football field. Markets, but it's a wall. That's a wall, it's a fence. What is this building? This is maybe good too. Like something big. This is a hospital. And we can just move a bunch of gas cans with the car for fuel. Yeah, my fucking perk. Yeah, that's the only problem, that this checkpoint is a pain in the ass to get through if someone dies. I mean, they can, I guess, run through it, but it's a lot of time. Someone has to level a mechanic. It's kind of used. Holy I don't want to die, I'm half HP. The mechanic is kind of useless gear. You need level 5 to repair the engine. So surely no one will hit that car. But yeah, this is the other gas station that I found. This could kind of be a base too, but I don't know. I don't like the buildings, that's all. Yeah, it's a two-seater, so I'm just gonna run. Can you hop on the back? That's crazy. I mean, this is a gas station, it's gonna be here, a gas tank. There's a faucet in this gas station. You just run through it ahead instantly. It's not gonna... It might actually. Yeah. Was that me killing them? I don't know. Might have been me killing all of those guys. Or can I get out because I'm on the back? GG. Bye bye. Now it's on. Hook. Oh, I can remove the stitch finally. Should be fine. It's been on for like 2 days at least, yeah. Fluid jam. I don't need this amount of data lacquer. That stone is good. Digital watch to take apart. Console I can take apart. Get more seeds. This is all food. Oh, fucking candy's taking a lot of stuff. And I have to stop looting food. We don't need food anymore. Just waste of time. I'm gonna eat some of these useless foods. Hopefully it's not bad for my character. I never pick up candy. The minimum food you have to pick up is like 15 value. Character is losing weight. Diabetes coming. Yeah. It might be under these medical bags. See the second and the third. Yeah, full HP. I'm almost done with this electrical book, so I can level later. Okay, I'm just gonna blast through it.
Fighting game. Whatever. I wish people would just be understanding and understand when I'm playing a fighting game, I'm already heated, but no, everyone wants the stupid hat and vest. It's like, whatever. I'll do it. Fine.
Doesn't he have air conditioning? Where does this guy live? The Sahara Desert? How could a vest and a hat make it so hot that you can't even sit down to play a video game? He's up over $200 and whining about how it'll make him worse at Street Fighter, as if he didn't suck already. Despite his terrible attitude, not only toward his viewers not sending him money, but also towards the ones who actually do send him money, he consistently struggles to figure out why he occasionally fails to make money on stream.
On the YouTube side of things, we've got nothing. We got no contributions whatsoever. No memberships, no super chats, Nothing. So let's get the tips.
Although Phil is not an evil person per se, it's moments like these that truly make you understand why he's so hated. From the shameless begging to pouting at the camera like he's owed something, it's actually hard to believe that this is a middle-aged man and not a 13-year-old mad at his grandma for not paying for his V-Bucks. One of the most impressive characteristics of DSP is that for all his faults, he truly does not discriminate between people. Whether you're one of his supporters or a detractor, he will treat you like a total idiot regardless.
You need to make your viewers want to show up.
That's the dumbest statement I've ever heard.
At least he doesn't play favorites. Obviously, I'm being a little bit facetious here. He does discriminate. Not among his viewers, but for whatever reason, against women.
I don't want to come across like a woke, but like, dude, women have it hard, and I empathize with them.
Now, you probably know me well enough to know that I'm not one to clutch pearls over this kind of thing.
I did it because I like it.
Yeah.
Hell, I love it.
But
We have
one
like
thing that
4
Phil
people
has
in a
in
car.
common with Elliot
3
Roger
of
that
those
I
4
don't
people
is
could
that
lead
Phil
the
wrote his
group
very
via
own
driving.
incel
That's
manifesto.
OP.
Back during his days of glory, when Phil still had human DNA and was a part of the
And that's what
fighting
we have
game
to do.
community, he was relatively active on a gaming
You have
forum with an
to
account called
decide
Punisher,
rulers
where
for-
he randomly posted what I can only describe as his
like we
screed.
split
I
up
don't
the
want any of you
traits.
girls here to think that I'm writing about you,
But then
because
if
I
someone
really
dies
don't
who
know
is, like,
any of you
I
well
don't
enough
know,
to make a judgment
power
call. Well,
country, then we cannot be
99.9% of you anyway, so don't take this personally. It's just that every woman I've ever known has let me down. Are there really
I don't
truly
know.
interesting and wonderful women? Every woman I've ever known was either 1, extremely selfish and self-centered, 2, too busy feeling sorry for herself to do anything else, 3, too annoying and or geeky to stand for more than 30 minutes, 4, too stupid to listen to advice they ask for, doing stupid things and then complaining to you because they went totally against what you told them, 5, a total 6, a total tease, leading you on and then crushing you under their boot when you finally let on that you like her,
just see movie.
7, a total liar, 8, so demanding that she expects you to read her mind like some kind of psychic and never do anything unless it's with her. Don't be fooled. If she says you can go do something and she doesn't mind, she's lying and you'll pay for it later. 9,
Please, I can
too
level
full
up
of
my
herself,
selected
or
curve
10,
before I read.
just plain crazy. Every single woman in my life fits one or more of the above, and every single one has let me down. You want to know why so many guys are so uninteresting, full of themselves, thinking they are the shit? Because women demand it. If a guy has no confidence, then that's no good. Women always whine they want a nice guy and there are none of them left. Give me a break. Women walk all over nice guys. Use them, abuse them, play with their hearts, but in the end, they always screw them over, cheat on them, break up with them, tell them, let's just be friends, or you need time apart, but then run off with some other guy, blah, blah, blah. The fact of the matter is, the women of America have become, I like how he says women of America, it makes it
you have
sound
to
like
read
he's
a lot.
recording a propaganda
You
video
just
for
started that
ISIS.
book.
The women of America have become so selfish, dishonest, and full of themselves, they have no
You could maybe
idea
even
what
like
it is
level
they
2
really
different
want
books.
from a man. This is why so many guys have become that same overconfident because if we're nice guys, we get walked all over and thrown away because we're too boring or whatever other stupid reason you give. At least if we act like total dicks, we can get laid once in a while. If you could make up your minds what you wanted out of men, maybe more guys would try to be like that. But instead, you're never satisfied. And you go on forums complaining that all guys are the same overconfident.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
gonna
maybe
level
if you weren't
electrical
sleeping
shit.
with or dating that type of guy and or cheating on / turning down that nice guy for that whole stereotype you so loudly proclaim to be so bad, so many guys wouldn't be trying to be like that in the first place. So yeah, Poon is good, video games are good, but women are a waste of time and the #1 cause of
Yeah,
BS
look
and
around as I
drama that
can.
men don't need.
I rest my case.
Yeah.
You rest your case?
After reading all of this over, I agree completely.
I'm thinking
Phil,
about like
I crown you king of the
microwaves
men
and
destroyer
radios.
of
Those
women.
are good.
You are
Maybe
my
the
god.
TV
I will
too.
say, after reading this, that clip of Phil drooling over a buff dude makes slightly more sense. He wouldn't have to complain about BS and drama if he was getting the salty burst of meat in his mouth that he truly yearns for. But let's not dwell on the past too much, considering this post is from literally 20 years ago. Phil continues to give people plenty to laugh
Yeah, I just
at
have to
in the
hop into
modern
a bunch
day.
of
In
random buildings and
mid-2024,
bake
he
about
decided to stream
everything.
himself, quote-unquote, fixing his joystick. And
Maybe
by
the
that, I
striptease
mean he
club
was trying
has
to combine an
some
Xbox
stuff.
joystick with a PS5 joystick and became extremely perplexed when they
I
turned
can
out
take
to
a
be
bunch of lamps and
incompatible.
shit.
Like, why the did they do it this way? Besides, they're morons, and they didn't test to see if another brand's joystick would fit inside the combo base.
Why on God's green earth would Sony or Microsoft care to make their joysticks parts compatible with the parts of other brands? They are competitors. Not that Sony or Microsoft are geniuses, but Phil sure is doing his damnedest to make them look like they are in comparison. Could it be that I'm incompetent at assembling electronics? No. It's the professional engineers who built.
I cannot read it. Just leave it up here. Can I take it at all? I can sing by half. Yeah, I'll take apart everything that I can, then maybe I check something else. Yeah, it's like triple the XP after the book. Oh yeah, I don't see them too. I guess they should be there too. Battery. I don't have that many watches, I wasted all of them. Yeah, it's 30% faster. Yeah, I mean, single player, they just speed up the time, but yeah. Timer. Cannot take them apart. CD player? Nice, I can take that apart too. Any other books that I would need to read? Leather, blacksmith. Improvise the whetstone. Hello, chat. No, it's me. Tied up in the basement. No. The real and true. We have mechanics 135. Agriculture, we don't have agriculture here. Animal care 2, butchering 3. It still doesn't have a good run. Reload 2. Now we have aiming books if someone wants to be like a shooter. Animal care 1, 2. Blacksmith 1, 5. Butcher 1, 2. Carving 3, 5. Cooking 2, 4. This is farming shit. It's me, it's me. Flashlight. I can think about these. Make improvised lantern. What? Oh, something else here I can take apart. Another flashlight. A radio. I learned how to make it when I dismantle it. That's cool. Put all this electrical shit here. With the repair stuff too. Shouldn't try to fix these inventories that much. We are gonna move base anyway, so it's fine. Battery, scrap metal. Oh, I'm about to get level 1? No, I got level 1. Just didn't see it. Dismantle electrical hood. I can go to the kitchen and take everything apart. Which checks am I using? This one. Yeah, that's why a big base would be better, so I can... like... we're not hoarding everything in, like, randomly. Compass... anything in that bag? Maybe we need these radio parts and stuff. Generator info, condition 100%. Other one is fueled up too. Anything to take apart here? It would be cool if we would know what books we have, but... should have like... this. Like... here. A walkie-talkie, I can take that apart. Duct tape is useful. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the striptease club, try to take apart shit there. Never moved the chair to the place, but it's fine. Why is my character constantly in pain? Poor guy. Lot of chairs to take apart. Can take apart the lamp. Dismantle a red lamp. I cannot get there. Can't reach the lamp. That's shit. We should give a lot of XP. Well, I don't know. Maybe it gave me XP. Like it's not giving me XP. $69.3. Then I'm level 2. It gave XP. It gives like 5 XP. That's good.
Built them that are wrong. He's so goofy that he actually started calling the manufacturers of the controller scam artists right before doing what he does best, snarkily complaining about not getting enough money.
So, thanks Rare Tricks for the last super chat. And I received $1 tip so far today. Wow, this has been a great podcast, huh? Just everything's going my way today. How could possibly things go any better for me today, right?
Honestly, Phil should look into a career in financial domination. He'd make a lot more money than he does with gaming. To the surprise of no one, his joystick was now at fault for every single time he lost a match.
Yep, that's not good at all. Couldn't get a standard combo.
Fortunately, he did eventually get his stuff together and started streaming normally again, instead of having his viewers watch him fidget with busted electronics for hours on end. Not that his normal streams were much better, as he just went back to his routine of moaning about donations, and somehow even getting donations couldn't stop him from complaining about donations. In one instance, someone gave him some money to complete the daily goal and have him put on the vest, only for him to remark that he hasn't worn the vest in over a month.
From Okie dokie, let's get a vest on player. Wow, this is the first time that I'm wearing a vest on stream in almost a month, I think. It's been a long time. Like when we first started with this DLC, I think there was a stream or two, but it's been a while.
But the thing is, this isn't true. Just 4 days prior, he wore it because the goal was met. Not even giving this guy exactly what he wants can satisfy him. One of the only redeeming qualities of Phil's actual streams is whenever one of his detractors manage to interact with him directly through whatever game he's playing. Such as when he was matched up against a guy named DSP Hates N-Words. But our hero is unshakable. Even in the face of adversity and mockery, he continues to stand up for what is was right. Being the ethically upstanding streamer he is, in August of 2024, he went on a long rant against paid shills and basically any streamer who will compliment a product just because they're being sponsored or rewarded by a brand.
It doesn't
Also,
matter
LGCT is
if a
gonna cut off
content
soon, so
creator
it
outright
doesn't
has a
matter if I take
contract that
apart
says
the
they have
lamps.
to be kissing a game's butt or not. They likely are going to be more positive about a game they get early, they get exclusive access to, they make money on, than a game that they don't. It's just common sense. It's not even disputable in any way, shape, or form. You cannot be unbiased.
And then, half an hour later, he said this.
They thought at the time this would be like the future of games on streaming, and that's why they paid me money to promote the game and try it, but I don't think it really went anywhere.
If there is such a thing as being immune to cognitive dissonance, this guy has the most advanced case ever documented in human history. No sense of shame, no hesitation, not even a glimmer of concern for how people may use this against him. For other streamers who get into drama, you'll see them tie themselves up in knots trying hopelessly to defend themselves. But Phil is so adamant about digging his own grave, he never has the time to lie in it. Even if you take the sponsorship question out of it, literally everything Phil does is for money. He wouldn't do anything at all if he could. There is not an ounce of passion in this man's body, yet he confidently grandstands about sellouts. If Phil had discipline or public speaking skills, he could be the statesman of the century, the new Napoleon. I don't think I even need to say that if a company showed up and offered Phil money to promote something, he would jump at the opportunity. He just hasn't done that because no company wants to associate their product with him, which is why he's attacking people who do get sponsored, because he's probably jealous. I honestly think that something was really bugging Phil around the middle of 2024 because he started to show signs of cracking under pressure. For one, him begging for tips ramped up a lot, if that's even possible. And even after making $1,200 in one single day, he came back the very next day acting like he'll be stressing super hard if his daily goal isn't met.
Remember, my goal for today is 50 bucks of tips on stream. Everything else is great, and thanks to those who did contribute in other ways. 50 bucks by the end of the stream would be appreciated. Sooner rather than later, even better. That way I don't have to think about it. Anything is appreciated tonight, whether it be super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, or tips. But the goals that I'm talking about are the King's Tips goals, as you can see. The goals are 50, 100, and 150. So if we hit 150 bucks tonight in tips, boom, we have done it again.
Now, we don't hit it right away. I'm going to have to be mentioning it, of course, over the course of the night.
He also seemed to blow up at increasingly smaller bits of criticism in his chat. Even innocent suggestions were enough to set him off really bad. In one instance, someone simply told him that it would be better for him to set up his RGB lights off stream instead of starting up a stream and having a bunch of dead air as he tries to get them working. And this is how he reacts.
Hey, enjoy your ban. And seriously, I mean it. Anyone who's going to come in here and be toxic and negative, just get banned now and speak up so I can ban you now so I don't have to listen to you ever again. Seriously. Like, why don't you do this before the stream? Why don't you do this? You're a waste of life. No one cares about you.
Yeah, you have to take apart. I guess you can take apart
Usually, you only get this amount of rage from DSP when you beat him at Street Fighter. To his chatters, he usually gets dismissive and insulting, not mad like he got here. It was a clear sign that something was amiss, and this was only compounded by the fact that soon after, DSP took part in a stream with 3 other people. Kino Casino, which is a drama live stream that covers whatever is currently going on in the e-celebrity gossip world, and Null, the owner of gossip forum Kiwi Farms. For someone who spent years railing against detractors and
there are a lot of
essentially
lamps
blaming them
in
for
the
everything that goes wrong in his
so
life, it's interesting to me that he
XP.
seemed very comfortable rubbing elbows with people who are largely known for their documentation of figures like Phil. To be fair though, neither party was particularly hostile towards him. They did take the time to ask him about his WWE Champions account though, which got an interesting response.
So was that down from the Rafters account yours?
No, it's not.
No?
It's really not mine. I do have another account and I do spend money on it, but that is not my account. And they have been whatever who this guy is, because people have asked me over the years.
If it is you, you're the best in the world!
So what he's saying here is that he does play WWE Champions, and as another part of the interview has him clearly state, he was deeply addicted to mobile gambling games and spent way too much money on them. But the Down from the Rafters account isn't his. To make this story even less believable, he inadvertently admits to playing the game for exactly 7 years.
This is a new account that I'm starting fresh.
I'm almost level 2.
It's not going to be as entertaining as if I were
playing
the game for 7 years, but I'm not going to show you the account on which I've been playing for 7 years. I already said I'm not showing you my personal information. Some idiot just said you oddly know way too much about the game. What are you talking about? When did I say I've never played the game? I said I played for 7 straight years on my real account, you dummy.
Which is exactly how long the Down from the
It's like
Rafters
half your
account has been
cars with
active.
this, so that's
Does he
gonna be
expect
good.
people to truly believe that this is just another coincidence?
I think not.
You didn't bring
To
any
me,
food?
it just seems like
I
he's
did.
doing the oppositional defiant thing of just saying his detractors are wrong for the sake of not giving them the satisfaction of being right, even if he is incapable of fully proving them wrong. He's not a good enough liar or resilient enough to keep up the facade as if he has no idea what
don't know if I can take
WWE
it back
Champions
fast, it
is
doesn't
and
count.
isn't spending money like a maniac. So he does a partial
Why
admission
am I
to
in
try and
pain?
eke
Let's
out a
check.
victory. Then, to try and further
Record
own his
benches.
detractors on the issue, he did a WWE Champions stream, inching step by step closer to becoming a gambling streamer.
Oh, we're getting a character. 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, 6 stars. What?
Okay.
I got a 6-star character on the first pull, and it's a Steiner brother, and that's a good character. He's pretty good. We got Rick Steiner right out of the gates. We got a 6-star Steiner right out of the gates. The first pull. That's a rare pull. That's not like a common shitty character. He's actually good.
This
Yeah,
arc
you-
of owning up to it and embracing the accusations had him develop a delusion that his public
Is it like
perception
to
had
check
changed, that
what
most people
article
were now
or-
laughing with him and not at him. He even retweeted reputable sources
I
such
can think
as
about
Poopy
count of
N-word
this
Man
or whatever.
talking about his redemption arc. While it's true that admitting you have a problem is the first step to fixing it, you still have the other 11 steps to do, all of which ideally get you to no longer have that issue. By publicly gambling on WWE champions, he's just making it worse.
A bunch of scummy tabloid people who have absolutely nothing to actually say about anything.
So what they do is they literally make up.
Although Phil was leaning heavily on the idea that he was owning up to it,
Should
he
show it
continued
on
to
level
lie for
top.
no reason, and very poorly at that. At the beginning of September 2024, for whatever reason,
The
he
lamp
decided
after
it was
this one
time
is kind
to
of a
set
map.
the record straight as far as his WWE Champions problem, only to add even more questionable wrinkles into his story.
I'm about to tell you the actual
It
truth.
might be
However,
sometimes
there's
you get
still people
XP,
who aren't gonna
sometimes you
believe it.
don't.
There's still people who will never be satisfied, no matter what I tell you. They're gonna say
Maybe
I
something
lied.
if you
And
fail,
so,
that's when you get
this is
XP.
only for those who actually are capable of like rational thought and considering the truth and things like that. You already know I have a history of spending
level
money
up
on
after
mobile
this.
games. I've already admitted it. Okay, everything that I said in that segment on stream was a lie. Literally every
There
time
are
someone
the
asked me
propane
about
tanks in the
WWE
corner
champions,
there,
I lied.
2 of
Because
them.
to me, my personal
I
spending,
guess you can use
things I
that
was doing
to
off
fuel it up.
stream was no one's business. Okay? And every time someone brought it
Hello?
up, I'm like, this is so stupid, this is dumb, you know what I'm saying? And I just lied to get it out of the way. And I tried so hard for so long to lie about it, to get people to just forget about it.
I leveled
But I
up, but
forgot,
I don't know
well,
if
not
I
really
have to read the
forgot,
book
but I
already or
definitely
one
underestimated
level
the
later.
nature of these people who stalk me.
For starters, how much can we trust that Phil, as someone who has just admitted to pathologically lying about this subject,
level
is now
2,
telling the truth? And to
so I
make
don't
him
know.
even less trustworthy, he can't even keep his approach straight, since literally, while he admits to having lied, he complains about how obsessive people are about verifying the things he says, calling them stalkers. Given that DSP lives off of other people's donations, and that he's literally admitting to lying to everyone here, I think
also
there's
the
obviously a
parking
decent
lot
reason
is
for people
shit
to not
here.
trust
Full
anything that
of
comes out of his
cars.
mouth and double check every claim he
It's
makes.
even hard
He continues
to
with his
track and
on-stream
park the car.
confession.
Yes, they call me DSP account in WWE Champions is my account. Okay? That's mission number 1. It is. It always
Yeah, I have to read the
So
book.
I never in my wildest dreams thought that it would ever blow up in the way that it did.
It may be hard to pick up on here, but he's lying by omission, being deceptive instead of outright lying. The account did not blow up. This was not an acute issue that just turned up overnight. People had been bringing up the account for a very long time in the specific context that, for years, Phil was begging for money online so that he could pay his bills, his mortgage, his taxes, etc., suggesting that his life could be ruined if he failed to pay, all the while splurging thousands on a mobile game. The problem isn't the game, or that he gambled some money on it. It's that he gambled a lot of money on it while telling everyone online that if
I
they
have some
didn't donate, he
magazines
might go
that's like
homeless. He's
welding
now
stuff.
acting as if he doesn't know that this is the
can make,
context
like,
and source
welding
of the criticism, which is
metal
impossible
plate or
because
whatever.
otherwise, why would he lie about it? In another part of his confession, he mentions other mobile games he's been public about playing and how no one took any issue with them. But that's because he didn't spend tens of thousands of dollars on them and then lie about it, which is what he did with WWE WWE champions. To add insult to injury, he then attempts to misdirect the entire thing.
And I'm not here to tell you I didn't spend money on the game. I absolutely have spent money on WWE champions. Okay, a good amount of money on WWE champions over the years. I'm here to fess on this, right? This is the big moment. My detractors, seeing that there was this name that said, they call me DSP and had spent money in the game, went on this insane stalker spree, basically trying to get me like banned from the game.
Notice how he pivots to talking about this, but is incapable of actually saying how much money he spent on the game, leaving it at a very vague, a good amount of money over the years. In my last video about Phil, I brought up the confirmed figure of $45,000 that he had used on microtransactions, which was largely made up of WWE Champions purchases. Now, the thing about that figure is, it only accounted for a bit under 2 years, from 2020 to 2021. But Phil has been playing the game since before then, and has continued playing since then. If he spent up to $40,000 over less than 2 years, how much more did he spend in total? We'll probably never know, and he'll probably never say, but it is pretty telling that he's now dropping $2,000 on it during random bathroom breaks like it's nothing. Finally, Phil admits to what everyone had been claiming for a while now, that the They Call Me DSP account had its name changed. But strangely, he does his best to avoid mentioning the Down from the Rafters handle specifically, which suggests he still doesn't want anyone to look into that account and is very insistent on trying to get everyone to just forget about it. This is what he had to say on the matter.
Up to now, all right, all this kind of makes sense, right? Because it's kind of what my detractors have always said.
I have like 4 or 5
now I'm going to tell you the
them.
part of the story absolutely nobody knows whatsoever. As of today, I don't have any control or ownership of that account anymore. I sold it. At the times when I was like desperate for money, I sold the account. I have nothing to show you to prove, you know, they'd call me DSP and the names that change, you know, that last name was Down for the Raptors. I can't show you anything. You got morons in the chat, really morons in the chat. Show proof of sale. You really think right now I'm going to open up a PayPal account and show you anything? I'm going to open up a bank account and show you anything? You're an idiot. No one would believe it anyway. They just say I photoshopped it, or you know what I mean? I lied about this, I lied about that, right? So it's this simple, all right? You can believe my story or you cannot.
There are a lot of things that I find interesting about this part of his
benefit to the electrical skill in Project Zomboid that most players don't know. Most of you watching this will likely know that one level in the electrical skill can be combined with 2 levels in mechanics to hotwire vehicles, which is the main reason players train at least some of this skill. What you might not know is that if you can get electrical to level 5, you'll gain the ability to create battery connectors for lamps, which means that you can light your base or any other area without draining extra fuel from your generator for those lights. If you're aiming to survive for the long term, this can be invaluable, especially
confession. First, I like how he prefaces it with,
Up to now, all right, all this kind of makes sense, right?
which suggests that it's about to stop making sense. Surprise, surprise, it does. It's as if he's banking on you believing in the lie he's about to tell, just because what he's said so far has been true. Secondly, the excuse that he sold the account because he was having money problems is no excuse at all, since he was having money problems throughout all of his account's existence. It doesn't make it any more believable. Lastly, isn't it interesting how he only stops to do a double take and respond to the chat when they start asking for the one thing which would verify his story to be true, followed by the classic pathological liar tell of,
no one would believe it anyway.
the honorable mention moment of this non-confession is how he rushes out a mumbled Down from the Rafters
And the names that change, you know, that last name was Down from the Rafters.
right before he looks at the chat and gets pissed off.
Exact morons in the chat.
If he knew that he was incapable of providing anything to prove what he's saying here, and then boldly doubles down on how unimportant it is since people would just choose to think that he's lying, then why bring up the situation at all? My guess is just to try to control the narrative and proceed to act like it's addressed when, in fact, he's addressed nothing. It impresses me not only how much he thinks he can fool people, but also how little effort he puts into actually doing it. If he's fooling anyone, it's himself, as he actually thought that this confession was so solid that he then decided to publicly hop on a call with Stuttering Craig, which only served to humiliate Phil, as Craig dismantled his narrative with no effort.
You're wrong about all that.
Okay, fair enough, but you asked me for my opinion, so that's there's your